Ekpas chief of staff topples his government weeks after he was thrown into prison. And now to the news info. All is not well with the Autopilot group, a breakaway faction of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. As Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, chief of staff to Mr. Simon Ekpa, the self-acclaimed prime minister of Biafra government in exile, has overthrown his principal. And the same way he too he overthrown now. Did he not do the same thing to Nnamdi Kanu? And they did the same thing to him. It's scammer. That's not a bad thing. An insider source familiar with the development told Newsband newspaper, Abishebi, life must continue now. If you are not around, somebody will definitely take over. When Nnamdi Kanu was not around, you took over, saying that you are the prime minister. So somebody else has taken over from you since you are not around. Simple as ABC. Though this comes barely a month after the Finnish government announced that Ekpa will remain in detention, as his trial is scheduled to start in May 2025, after he was arrested for terror-related activities. Ekpa was taken into custody alongside 4 others suspected to be his financiers. Ngozi, a former chairperson of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Atlanta, United States, the insider source revealed, has made some changes in the cabinet of the newly redeclared United States of Biafra in Finland. Very good, that's good for him. He abruptly removed the group's Minister of Finance, Mr. Okechukwu Nkeri. The sudden change is said to have infuriated other members of the cabinet, more especially Simon Ekpa's Minister of Information, who goes by the name Simon Ekpa Akparawa. All of them are bearing the same name. Okay now. The insider source told this paper that Ngozi masterminded the subtle coup so as to avoid what happened in IPOB after the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Ngozi has toppled Simon Ekpa. They don't want a repeat of what happened in the case of Nnamdi Kanu to happen again. When Nnamdi Kanu was arrested by the Nigerian government, there was nobody strong enough to take over from him after his deputy, Uche Okafor, voluntarily left the group. So, the changes that Ngozi Orabueze made, his organization, was a subtle coup d'etat. She is fully in charge now, the insider said. Now, if somebody is not around, somebody will take over. That's it. Hopefully she will not resort to violence like Ekpa did. I'm sure that most of them did not even support his violence route. So, good luck to him in prison. Moreover, Akparawa in a post on his official X handle queried Dr. Ngozi Orabueze over the rush in changing everything in the organization. Power has changed now, so she will run it the way she wants to run it. This is a new regime. No time to check time. He also bashed Orabueze for attending security meetings of Biafra Defense Force. According to Mr. Akparawa, before Simon Ekpa was arrested, she was never allowed to attend security meetings of the Biafra government in exile. Shebi, you can see the work of God. She was never allowed to go for meetings, but now she has taken over. She is in charge. What God cannot do, it does not exist. Why the rush in trying to change everything to herself in few days? If Prime is coming out, till when? Do you know when he's going to come out? After they start his trial in 2025, May. Do you know when he's going to come out? Who told you he's going to come out? Have they told you he's going to come out? So somebody else will take over now. Somebody else will be in charge. So don't worry yourself. It was the rapid changes by women in America getting into our defense that led to the sabotage and killing of General Ikonso. Prime Minister never gave you access to Biafra Army. Did Nnamdi Kanu give him access to? He did what he liked. If Nnamdi Kanu tells him not to do something, it is that thing that he would do. So it's good for him if somebody else has taken over from him and is already in charge and taking control of everything. No wahala, it is good. He never allowed you to attend security meetings. Why do you want to be there now? Akparawa said in a post on his X handle. Because he's not around. He's not around to act the way he used to act. He cannot make commands from the prisoner, can he? No. So somebody else has taken over. Power has changed and that's how karma works. In another round of posts, he wants some members of the Autopilot group to desist from anchoring programs to discuss about the incarceration of their leaders if they don't have any privileged information. Akparawa, you dey want yourself because it's your namesake, Abi, you are fighting for him. Bele Shogbo. He said no one has spoken to Simon Ekpa since he was taken into custody, and also he has not approved any changes. Person wey dey prison, they approve change. Very funny. When his own Naga was in prison, did he accept anything? That's the same thing they will do to him. He doesn't need to approve anything. They will change it on his behalf. In the so-called Biafra government in exile, if you don't have any privileged information about Prime Minister's decisions, don't open a program and start talking, defending anything. No one has spoken to the PM since they went inside. He has not approved any changes. You see, they call him PM. They make pants, they wear you. He has not approved the new list of Ngozi's cabinets flying. He didn't remove his finance minister that stood by him for years in any ways. Ngozi is imposing decisions and using Prime Minister's name. Biafrans, go and ask questions. Can Prime Minister order his PA to be suspended to the detriment of the Biafra army? That one na Google. Google go answer that question. I'm even happy the way things are unfolding. It's good for him. That's the same thing he did. So if somebody else has taken over from you and is now controlling everything without your consent, it's very good. Join today's fundraisers for Biafra Army support. Don't ask for bank account accountability in absence of Prime Minister, and don't try to remove the account Prime Minister put on the website. Don't try to put your own account. Hey, wahala, be like bicycle. Stop blackmailing the finance minister. After our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpas, the next good guy is the finance minister, Okechukwu Nkweye. And so Ngozi is not a good minister. I beg. Let us hear what. Also, China said, what makes news agency concentrate on Simon Ekpas' issue? The local waraka is not in the north west here that happened. You leave it only to discuss issues at Finland, 500 million miles away. Let's solve our own problems first. Simon Ekpas' issue is the case in Nigeria, so it is something that they should talk about too. They'll talk about Lakurawa too, but they'll talk about everything simultaneously. Paul Okereke says, you are doing this like a personal Igbo man business. Leave Biafra matter to God. If you believe Igbos are from missing tribe of Israel. That effect, Okote says, is correct. Is the person giving information to police, not Igbos? I don't understand. Beg. If I'm Christian, says, see how brainwashed these fools has become. Is this thing not laughable? Very laughable. Very, very laughable. Online Biafra with finance minister and Biafra defense funds meeting. Chai, who did this to Igbos? It is well. It is really well. Shagun Steven says business center. Exactly, that is what it is. That is exactly what it is. Simon Ekpas was using this thing to make money. Now they are saying they should not remove his accounts. The other lady should not put her own accounts there. What does that tell you? He was making money from all of this. Sit at home, whatever. I'm fighting for Biafra's independence. It's a lie. He was fighting for his pocket. He was making money from all of this. And now his secret is exposed. Kalu Odonaya says, honestly, why are they promoting this guy? I'm an Igbo man original. I don't think the people promoting this guy loves the Igbos. Exactly. This man, he doesn't care about you people. This Simon Ekpas guy, he doesn't. He's just making his cool cash on top Biafra nation. That's just what he's doing. And it's good that they've arrested him and somebody else has taken over. Make it say as it be for body. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.